Step 1. Make sure you mod your weapon properly to how you like it. Perhaps the most important part of your weapon is the quick magazine and the scope. Make sure you have those correctly tuned to what you want. The best pre-made is the regulator and the NT4 Reaver to start off with up until level 11. The heal injector needs to be permed pretty much instantly, and armor should always stay above 200. Anything lower will result in a bad blacklight experience and being one-shotted by bars. Also, the best gear items are the blackout and pretty much the breach hammer and the HE grenade and the proxy mine. Depot items, don't touch. Do not touch them, otherwise you will be hated on. And also weapon tags, recoil, health, damage and ammo plus tags are the best in the game. The regulator is an amazing weapon. I suggest you use it. You really should. Step 2, settings. Make sure your settings are tuned to exactly how you like them. The most important being lowering your graphical settings to get more FPS. Your controls should be set to sensitivities that you like. Don't bother going for something that someone else does, again. And also, if you want to check out the config, I'll put it down in the description box. It increases your FOV slightly by making it Y FOV, maintaining your Y FOV as opposed to your X. It helps in maintaining that Quake style feel. Please check it out. It's down below in the description box. Step 3 and 4 combine. Using your HRV properly and using your weapon properly. The first thing you'll notice, I'm playing deathmatch, so other rules don't apply. Usually you shouldn't really be using your HRV off the bat. You should wait till you get near enough to a point of domination or close to your enemies. Then you should start using it. Right now I'm just peeking enemies and making sure I have the advantage. I'm currently playing on the American servers due to the EU lag, and it's even laggier here. But it's still doable because it's consistent. Anyway, as you see, it took him out by... The first thing you should notice is, when I HRV people, I keep a mental map of where they are in my head. And I scout the area because I don't know who's going to spawn behind me or when. And when somebody's hurt, I go after them if they're not being attacked by someone else. If they're being attacked by somebody else, I generally don't interrupt the fight. You will die. Because they generally have people around them, or they're going to kill you because they're already really alert and they know who is around them. I was tap firing right there. You should tap fire when you think you're not going to hit the enemy because he's moving around too fast. Remove all destructible objects around the map, like explosive barrels. It's going to get you killed more often than not. And just try your best to tap fire people from medium to long range. And also, just pulse your HRV constantly, not too close to the enemy. Like here, I was a bit too close. I could have made a big mistake. Deadlock bug. I can't kill him, sadly. But yeah, look around for your enemies. Keep a mental map in your head where they are at all times. Otherwise, you're going to get flanked really quickly. That's the most important part of Blacklight. It's not even the HRV. It's having the information in your head and the ability to process it quickly. And like there, I kind of shouldn't have done that. I alerted him where I was, and it could have cost me my life. It probably will. And also, quickly, another quick tip. When you're shooting at somebody, if you have your crossbows over them and you hear the first shot, the first thing you should do is crouch and ADS. There, I was peeking him. That's another quick tip. Peek your enemy if you can. I shouldn't have done that because he had an instant weapon. I would have died anyway. Bad idea. Another, you'll see here. When you see an enemy, crouch and fire at them. When you crouch and fire, it reduces your max spread considerably, and you can spray a little more. Don't spray at longer ranges or medium ranges. Only spray when you're close like that. There, he spawned right behind me. That could have cost me my life, which it probably will. And here, unfortunately, he's stuck in HRV. You should never run up to the enemy and use HRV. It's a very, very bad idea because most of the time, they're not in it. They're waiting for you. They're going to kill you. And again, I spawn and he spawns right next to me because the revenge spawns in deathmatch. I could have got myself killed there because I wasn't wary. And yeah, he wasn't wary of me there, so he died. So yeah, make sure you tap fire like that, again at medium ranges. Do not spam your weapon, for the love of God. The AR is one of the worst weapons in the game, and if you don't use it properly, you're going to die. There, I hit fired him, I sprayed him, I'm not going to lie. You should spray them when they're close to you, and when they're medium-ish range, just, you know, hit fire a little. And probably the best tip I can give to any new player is, when you see an enemy in your sights, first you fire at them, and then you ADS, and then you crouch. Don't do it the wrong way around. Don't crouch first, because you're getting rid of the mobility. And also, when you're ADSing, hold the A or D key, because you just want to be moving constantly. Never ever stay in one spot. There, they all died because they all had very bad awareness of who was around them. And I took advantage of that. Take advantage of people not looking at you and stay in cover as much as you can. I can't stress that enough. If you are cover baiting somebody, let them come into you. I mean, no euphemisms intended. Let them come near to you. Don't run out to people constantly, because you're going to become basically a mindless rusher. You should try to be defensive. And don't let people, you know, dishearten you when they call you a camper. If you're going to play defensively, play super turtle defensively. Don't rush out. I'm lagging here, sorry. Don't rush out when they're trying to pull you out of your little cozy soft spot. There I got really lucky. And here I have very bad aim and the lag is just atrocious. And I died because I was not checking my corners. Another thing I can't stress enough, check your corners. If you kill someone, don't just stand there and HRV again. Look around first so there's nobody around you, then HRV. And listen out for the enemy. Also use basically every head glitch spot on the map possible. Again, and that's another thing I can't stress enough. I've seen new players run out into the open. Don't do that. You will get killed because most players are in high cover and they can see you. I did a stupid thing there. I run right into the enemy. Use depots effectively. Spam them if you have to. I don't mean spam depot weapons, but just make sure that when you're low health, stay behind the depot so you can quickly spam the health refill. Which is not a dirty tactic, it's just you've got the power position on the map. There, I hurt him with the grenade, have very bad aim, I missed a few shots. And yeah, that's pretty much it. What more can I say? Always have a mental map of the enemy locations in your head, otherwise you will again die. This is a part to watch out. Deadlock is bugged, your bullets won't hit, so melee the enemy. Oh, another cool thing, melee. In closer ranges, I would generally avoid basically melee fights because it's just a bad idea in general. You will get killed 99% of the time. Just try spraying down the enemy as much as possible because that's the only way you're really going to kill them in super CQC. Keep your aim at center mass. Don't aim for the head if you're bad at aiming for the head. You're going to miss all your bullets due to random spread. And here's a good little headshot. If you can, when you know the enemy is ADSing you, you should ADS and aim for his head because they are going to be moving very slowly and they're going to be very easy to track. And that's pretty much it. What more can I say? Everything is down to you now as a player to understand and learn the game. Learn each role properly. So learn the SMG's role. Learn when to use it, how to use it, and pretty much how to spray it. The SMG is a skirmisher weapon. You jump in the middle of a fight, you can kill everything at CQC if you, and I mean if you have the ability to do so. And with the assault rifle, it is a very interesting weapon. You should be able to tap fire it. You should always tap fire it. It's one of the most mediocre weapons in the game, and that's why I recommend to all players. I mean, if you want to let people call you a dirty player, switch to the BFR or the SMG. Find a niche first. The AR is not a jack of all trades. It's one of the worst weapons in the game. And if you want to improve your KD instantly, I shouldn't be saying this, but perm the HAR or whatever, or the BFR or something, because honestly the AR needs a buff and it will be soon. But that's pretty much what I have for today's series, guys. The best advice I can say is play with people higher than your skill level. They will force you to think differently and play tactically. Don't play stupid. It sounds crazy, but stay to the corners of the map. Stay to parts of the map where your body isn't showing. And stay away from choke points. Don't stand in the middle of corridors. Don't take up fights against enemies you can't beat. What do I mean? Either higher skill players, people using incendiary HARs, or people using SMGs that you know you will kill you. And honestly, the default stuff is very, very potent. You don't have to go perm anything, actually. Just buy a quick mag and a scope of your choice, and the default stuff should be more than able to carry you through a level 11s to 30. And that's pretty much what I have for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and if you do like this sort of commentaries and, just general tip series, let me know. And soon, and I mean soon with the comment, basically the whole soon thing, I will be putting out a few map by map tutorials of great head glitch spots, where to camp, where to stay, and where to use blackouts, etc., and how to make yourself a better player. And I hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you very much. It's been Roger. Peace.